just want to talk.
Welcome to We Just Want to Talk. I'm Debbie.
And I'm Mariam, and all we want to do is talk about Tegan and Sara.
Shall we begin?
Awesome.
Hello, everyone. This is a new episode of We Just Wanna Talk, and today we have a very, very, very special guest. This is Mariam first, and we have Debbie also, but she's not the special guest. She's just an ordinary host. But the special guest is Claire. So, Claire, we've already mentioned you before a few times.
We don't know if you listen, but we talk about you a lot.
We're always very thankful because basically she's paying for our Zoom subscription. That's why we have a podcast. And she woke up at 5 a.m. for us, basically, because she's in Australia. Yeah,
she's literally a hero.
Yeah,
iconic.
She's amazing. Just to be on this very special episode, which is about Tegan and Sarah's, or Tegan and Sara unpopular opinions, I guess, or fans' unpopular opinions of Tegan and Sara, right, Debbie?
Yeah, it's not Tegan and Sarah's unpopular opinions because it's not their opinion. It's the fans' opinions about them.
It's as if Sara doesn't share her unpopular opinions all the time publicly.
Exactly. Like she already does that. We don't need a podcast for that.
Oh yeah. Well, we thought it would be a fun episode to just see what fans think of Tegan and Sara anonymously. And we got some really funny submissions, but some were a bit rude. And
we're going to skip.
We're gonna skip a couple that were just a bit weird.
So did you put surveys out online to see what people thought?
Yeah, it's Google Forms. Debbie made a Google Forms document, and we made everyone submit anonymously. I submitted to myself, by the way.
I didn't submit.
But I'm not gonna tell which one they are. Y'all have to guess which one they are.
Okay.
I guess my spelling can show that. All right. So this is the topic of the episode, but before we get into that, Claire, would you like to tell us more about you? How did you become a Tegan and Sara fan? And what's your favorite record, favorite song, era, whatever it is?
Well, probably heard of them in the very early 2000s on the radio in Australia. We have a radio station called Triple J, and they play lots of alternative stuff. And so, that was probably, early-ish, maybe 2003, 4. Maybe it was around the time they first toured Australia. But first, probably really, really fell in love with them around Heartthrob.
Oh, nice. Same.
Maybe just before. I had been traveling around the world, and there was a whole chunk of time I didn't do much music for lots of different reasons. And so probably Heartthrob was the one that caught me into the fandom. And unfortunately couldn't see them when they toured here for some medical reasons. And then when they were touring Australia for Love You to Death, Tegan got sick, so those tickets got cancelled.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I had tickets for 2 gigs in Melbourne, one at the Zoo and one in town. I don't know what else, but I know for Heartthrob, I had tickets for Melbourne, and I think it was Move in the Grove.
God, that's devastating, honestly. Like, imagine having tickets and like you want to see them, then I mean, it could happen. They're canceling a lot of shows.
Do you have a favorite song?
It depends on the day, I suppose.
Like today.
Right now, you've got me blank. Brain's not working.
What is the first song that comes to mind? Like if you think Tegan and Sara and you want to put a song on.
I have got this really, really weird brain thing where I cannot remember names of songs. Okay. It's just one of those weird things. Probably, I mean, U-Turn is probably the first thing that comes to mind. Call It Off is also another really good one.
Yes.
All of them?
Yes, good answer.
Thanks.
All of them are your favorite. Good one. Are you a sider or a
We
teamer? I can't remember if you've ever told us.
I started as a teamer and then decided I've become a switch.
I was gonna say that happens a lot. People start as steamers and then they become ciders.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
everyone.
I've
It's what happened to everyone.
I'm becoming a cider. And
It
I think
happens
probably
quite
and
often.
that's okay.
And well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You still love Tegan
Um,
or Sarah. We love both.
Oh, both.
Always.
Jay teases me about it because I'll talk about something, Sarah, and Jay will say, "But I thought you preferred Tegan."
Does she have a favorite? Does she even know who is who?
She's getting better. She
Oh, that's
really
nice.
is. We do joke because we were watching telly one night on a really big screen, and she noticed that Sarah's got a freckle on her earlobe,
Oh yeah. Oh, you told me about this. Yeah.
Oh,
and that's how she now sort of looks. It's like, has she got the freckle?
Yeah. She
I've
has a
never
freckle on her
noticed that.
ear, and Tegan
I've
has one on
never.
her cheek.
Oh yeah, I know the cheek one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, she's getting better. In the beginning she'd just guess, and now she's getting a lot better. I think too because of the labret piercing
True.
Yeah.
and working up between the labret and Sarah's scar.
True.
Do you have a
Okay.
favorite album though?
Look, my probably top one would be Love You to Death.
Mhm.
But
My least
there's
favorite.
Miriam was like, "What?"
Ma, what's your favorite?
It's right now it's Cry Baby, and all the time my all-time favorite is If It Was You, but right now
Same.
it's Cry Baby.
Same.
Yeah, I've been listening a lot to If It Was You, mainly because I have finally bought tickets to
Me
3
too.
concerts in Canada.
No,
Yeah.
I got to one, but I will get one if it all works out because I'm still waiting for my permit for
But
the
if it
first
works
time.
out, the three of us are gonna hang out together at a Tegan and Sarah concert for it. If it was you, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's insane.
yeah. I'm trying to work on new pins.
Oh yay!
Oh,
Oh yes, Claire does buttons. So
depends.
when
Yeah.
so last year and this year, when I went to the Crybaby concert, Claire made pins with it's actually the pins came before the podcast, but the pins are
It's our
the podcast logo
It's our tattoos
and
and
our
logos.
tattoos. The three of us have them.
We do.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, she does the pins. And if you come to the If It Was You concert, we might have more and we can share them.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
cool.
Yes,
Or If
I'm
It Was
actually
You.
trying to get Silverman Center to
Oh yeah.
to
Make something.
design make something maybe with the Crybaby the ice cream
Ice cream.
cone.
Cool. That's cool.
I'm
I'm
and then do
excited.
something. Yeah, and if Heidi can't do it, I might ask Street Designs.
Cool.
So
Well,
Okay.
I mean, how come Claire, I've known you for the past 3 years, right? I guess it's since or 4 years, since 2020.
well, it was before the book, and the
You
book's 4
guys
years old.
Really?
You guys,
Oh
yeah, you guys known
shit.
each other longer.
Oh yeah.
I was
It's
thinking about
completely
this the other
blank.
day.
Yeah,
So
because
the
I
book
was in
just
grad
completed
school,
4 years, literally
yeah,
last week or
5
this week.
years. 5
No, the
years.
book.
It came out in 2019. It's
Didn't
2023
they
right now.
say exactly 4 years?
Oh shit. Math is not my thing.
They just posted a bunch of things about the 4th anniversary.
Yeah, I know. Because for me, like 2020 till 2023 is 4 years, so not 2019 to like
You're
5
getting it
years.
mixed up because you're thinking it's already 2024, but it's not yet. It's 2023
Oh,
still.
that's true. Anyway, yeah, we've known each other
Yeah.
for 4 years, but we got to know each other really well in 2020, I guess. In the pandemic, we started to talk
2021,
to
I
each other.
guess.
Yeah,
No, I think I
2020.
started to talk with Claire before all of you guys.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And I didn't know that your favorite album is Love You to Death, or that like you got into Tegan and Sarah exclusively and during Heartthrob, because that's when I got into them as well. And we have some really nice unpopular opinion about Heartthrob, which I totally agree with. This is the last one, by the way. We're gonna talk about that later. I don't know who added that, but before
We
we
don't
get into
know
that,
none of them.
fine.
Can we go back a step? I mean, ultimately, Love You to Death is probably my all-time favorite, but Sainthood has a very soft spot too.
Oh yeah,
You can put them
Sainthood
both
is
at the top, just
yeah,
like we do with Cry Baby and If It Was You. Like I
yeah.
can't, I don't think I can choose
I
between the two
it's
right
they're the
now,
same
at
for me.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can
Didn't you?
have
If
Love You
it
to
was
Death
you as
and
your favorite
Sainthood.
too? You like If It Was You as well?
Me?
Yeah.
What?
You like If It Was You as well?
You don't know that?
No, I thought your favorite would be like I know Crybaby is your favorite, but I
And
don't
If It
know.
Was You.
Thought it was so jealous. I don't know why.
What?
Oh, look, they've all
When
got
have I ever
good.
said that?
Because nobody's favorite is If It Was You except mine. And Not Tonight is like you know how Light Up is my favorite song, but Not Tonight could compete with Light Up. And
Oh
same
yeah.
thing with All I Wanted. Like those three are just like, oh shit, those are all Sarah songs. I'm such a sider.
What a surprise.
Yeah,
But yeah, If It
we all
Was
know
You
that.
and Cry Baby are my favorite
Yeah,
ones.
me too. Yeah, mine as well. All right, before we get into the unpopular opinions, Debbie, would you like to share some
Tegan and Sarah
Tegan and
news.
Sarah
Yes.
news?
Can you put up the Tegan and Sarah updates, please?
Sure. Oh, it's been 2 weeks, but everything happened during those 2 weeks. That's interesting.
Not everything, just because we
A
post
lot of
everything, so
things.
it seems like a lot, but it's not. So before I talk about the Pittsburgh show that got postponed, the Toronto show last time we recorded, I forgot two news which are old, but I'm just gonna mention them quickly. The Toronto show is on YouTube if you want to watch in full in like high quality. It was like actually filmed by a production, and I think it was on, was it CBC? I don't remember, but one of the channels, like Canadian channels, filmed
Just
it
CBC.
and posted on YouTube, so you can find it there. Also, if you donate to the Tegan and Sarah Foundation right now, you get a chance to win a guitar signed by Tegan and Sarah, or $1,000 for shopping at Wild Fang, which is the store that they like. I think a bunch of the clothes that they're wearing on tour are from that store. So if you donate to the Tegan and Sarah Foundation, they're doing this campaign now.
I love Wild
Um,
Fangs.
yeah,
Nice clothes.
I haven't donated yet, but I will. I'm just waiting because I just went to a bunch of concerts and then I did a trip to Brazil, and then Tegan and Sarah released a new tour. So I'm like, I'm not broke, but I'm like waiting to
On
build
the
up a
verge.
little bit. Yeah,
On the
before I
verge.
donate. So waiting a little bit. You have until November 5th, I think, to donate. So the Pittsburgh show was postponed. I was at that show, and I don't know, do we want to have like a full, maybe at the end of
Yeah.
maybe at the end of
No.
the
Have they given an actual reason why?
No. No.
They
So
said
at the very, it wasn't even the last minute. It was right there and then.
no, you don't
There it
understand.
is.
You don't
Our
understand. It was the day. That's why I wanted to like maybe talk about
talk
the
about
entire
it. It's your
day.
experience. You were
But right,
there, so talk
yeah, I
about it
wanted,
because
yeah,
I
I
have
wanted
a
to,
popular opinion about that as well.
yeah, I
Forgot
wanted to talk
mention that.
about what happened at the Pittsburgh show. But do you want now or after we're done with
Now we're doing the
now? Okay,
news.
let me finish the
Oh,
the news quickly. So that show was postponed. We don't have a date yet. There were two other shows that got canceled, festival shows. The Here Now Festival and the Exponential Festival. They were both in New Jersey, and they got canceled. One of them was due to illness, quote unquote, which was the same reason. It was the show right after Pittsburgh, so that one got canceled
but
due
they
to
were in New
illness.
York. They were
in New York, yeah. But it was in New Jersey. I would think that they would stay like around the area. But and then the Exponential Festival was due to, I think, a storm. I think it was maybe like an outdoor festival, so they canceled the whole thing. It wasn't just Tegan and Sarah, it was like the whole thing.
Yeah.
So last week was Tegan and Sarah's birthday. Happy birthday.
They turned 19. Call me.
19.
Yeah.
Barely legal. It was the book High School 4th anniversary and the I Can't Grow Up video. music video 1 year anniversary this week, I think. Today is, what day is today?
27th.
September 28th. It's almost the 29th for Mariam. For us,
Yeah.
and for Claire is already the 29th, the morning.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is
True.
7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And if you go on the Tegan and Sara updates on Twitter, you will find a couple of interviews that they did for CBC, which they did months ago, but they only posted it this week. And now I'm going to talk about the Pittsburgh fiasco. So, okay, so me and my friends, we got there really early, like maybe, I don't think it was noon. I think it was a little bit after noon, maybe like almost 1 p.m. We got that. We usually go around like 2, 3, but this time we wanted to go early. We didn't have anything to do anyway, so we're like, let's just hang out there. Like we brought like playing cards, and Laura does the bracelets, so she was like doing the bracelets and stuff, and we're just hanging out. It was a fun time. It was nice. It was cool. And then when it was time for VIP, so VIP was gonna be at 5:15, so around 4:30 they started giving us the lanyards and stuff, and then we asked them, like, so after the VIP is done, when we go back out, can you make sure that like people go back to the same spot, because like we got there at 1 p.m., right, and other people got there later. It's not fair if other people were in line first when we left. Like the VIP happens, and then after VIP happens, you leave the venue and then line up again.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then they were like,
that's a pain.
yeah, and then they were like, no, like it's up to you guys, we're not going to do anything, we're not going to help you, you have to like figure it out yourselves. So we did VIP. It was great, it was awesome. But then when we came back out, there was a person, I wasn't there because I went to the bathroom, but when I arrived, they were telling us that, like, my friends told me that there was a person that got there first in line, but that they left VIP early so they could line up first. So like they were the last ones to go, but they were the first ones in line after the VIP. That doesn't make sense at all.
Not
Does
fair.
that make sense to
No.
you?
No.
Yep.
So we tried to talk to the venue, and then they were like, sorry, there's nothing we can do. And then
Needs
like,
more
it created,
organization. Yeah, needs more organization.
it created like this whole thing, because the person that got there, like, they did this on purpose, and we were trying to tell the venue what happened, and they were like, there's nothing we can do. The only thing that we know is that VIP will like go in before general admission, but that's it. Like the line up, they can't do anything about it. So we tried to line up before this person that was like screaming and saying that they should be first, blah blah blah. But like after 30 minutes, they stopped screaming. But it was stressful because we weren't sure if they were gonna let us go in first. But we were able to go in first because we stayed there. But before that, the guy, so there's one line and 2 people scanning, but like that venue was ridiculous. So 2 people were scanning, and after scanning you have to go through an X-ray thing, but 1 person at a time. So imagine 2 people have the ticket scanned, but you have to still wait to go in because it is just 1 at a time. Like, why don't you put them after, like the people scanning after the X-ray, so like the line can go faster instead of people, because they were scanning, and then the guy was like, no, just 1 at a time, not 2. So why did you put 2 people here? Like, so
Yeah.
disorganized.
Doesn't
And
make
then after they scanned the tickets, and then we went through the X-ray, they wanted to look into our bags. And then the guy was like, okay, right hand is people without bags and left hand people with bags. So we did that, and when we got there, it was wrong. Like I had a bag, and I was in the line for a person who wasn't ready to like check my bag. And my friend who didn't have a bag, they were like, oh, you don't have a bag, you can just go ahead. But they thought people had bags. So it was like very disorganized. So fine, we all go in. Finally, we're inside, we're waiting. So we go in at 7 p.m. Carly Hansen's supposed to go at 8, and then Tegan and Sara at 9:10, right? So we get there at 7, we get drinks, we're waiting, we're hanging out. Like we become friends with the security in the front of the stage. We were having a good time. And then 8 p.m. hits, nothing happens. And then it's 8:10, 8:20, 8:30. And then we're like asking the security people, like, what's going on? Do you know what's happening? Like, why? We thought something happened to Carly because she wasn't coming out at 8. That was the time that she was supposed to come out. And then 8:30, 8:40, 8:50. And then around 8:59, a blonde woman comes out, like holding a microphone and a paper. And then we're like, fuck, something happened. And then she tells us that due to illness in the Tegan and Sara party, the show has been postponed. So Carly played at the time that Tegan and Sara were supposed to play. And that was it.
So Debs,
So-
when they did VIP, did everything seem fine?
Yes. Like they were like, okay, see you guys later after they played. Like there was no indication, like between ourselves. It was weird because we heard Carly Hansen sound checking, but we didn't hear Tegan and Sara sound checking. So that was weird. So maybe someone has COVID, but they knew from the beginning and they still did VIP.
Yeah.
And then why did it take us so long for them to let us know? Like 10 minutes
Hmm.
before Tegan and Sara were supposed to come out. It's just weird.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing, but hopefully the postponed show happens and we can go. We'll see.
Definitely.
But yeah, so this was the Tegan and Sara news for you.
All right.
Did you already say what song we're going to analyze?
We're gonna analyze I Can't Grow Up because we're gonna say why. It's just that when we get to that, we're gonna say
Okay.
the signs that we got.
Right.
All right, now we're gonna get into the submissions that we've gotten regarding the question that we asked on our Twitter account. And Debbie posted a question and she made a Google Forms that allows people to submit their unpopular opinions anonymously. Some of them are popular, I guess. I don't know. So the question was, what is an unpopular opinion you have about Tegan and Sara? Answer anonymously and as many times as you would like. So, all right,
Number
shall we
one.
begin?
Are we
Are
going
we
to
gonna
say
read-
this one? Because I thought that was
No.
rude as hell.
What the hell?
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh God.
Say it.
Okay.
No.
First one. This is rude. I don't agree with this. I think it's so unnecessary and like you don't.
Why are you staring at people's feet anyway? Why?
So it says Tegan and Sara have weird big feet, and I
What
laughed
the
at it.
hell?
But this is like, why would
Why?
people? It's just rude. It's just
No, I mean, why are you
mean.
staring at people's feet? Like,
Exactly like it's something that it's not something that you look and then you're like, it's like feet are not supposed to be pretty. You know what I mean? So if they're ugly, it doesn't make a difference.
they're
Anyways,
just
it's
feet. I don't
unnecessary
know.
opinion. Goodbye.
They all look the
Next.
same. I don't know. Exactly. Whoever
They're
posted
functional.
this.
Huh?
They're functional, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
functional.
Yeah,
They're not meant to
that's
be
it.
pretty.
I mean, they're not like hands. You know, hands can be sexy and, like, I mean, who knows? We don't have a foot fetish. Some people do.
People
So,
have feet fetish. There's literally
yeah,
a
yeah.
website where people pay to see feet.
Oh, that's true. I sent you
So
that.
this
the
person
TikTok.
this person probably has a fetish and then they're like so disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
I hate
Okay.
that.
All right.
Okay.
Number 2, I believe too many people in the fandom focus on how they're attractive. So what? It makes it weird. Okay, we shouldn't objectify them. Hell no. Obviously, I don't agree.
Well,
I mean, obviously, we
I
shouldn't.
don't think that's unpopular
Here's
because
the
I
thing.
think that
I understand this person. You know why?
Exactly.
Because if you were in 2014 and you've noticed that fan accounts that were made for Sarah's belly button, remember that, Claire? What
No,
the hell was that?
no. No.
No, Tegan's left eyebrow, Sarah's labyrinth, Sarah's jacket, and Sarah's, I'm not gonna say other things.
was it Twitter accounts for these body parts of Tegan and
Yeah,
Sara
and
dedicated to.
and Sarah used to tweet the Sarah's belly button account on the
It was a fun thing.
SCS.
The thing about like the fandom focus on how they're attractive. That's a normal thing. I think that it is unpopular in that sense
Yeah, but I
because
mean,
like
let's
that's a
be
normal
honest.
quote unquote thing.
The shit that I've seen on the L chat, the objectification that
The
Sarah
I
receives,
agree with the
especially Sarah, not Tegan. I don't know
objectification,
why. It's just way too much. It's way too much.
and that's the part that I don't think it's unpopular. I think it is a popular
Yeah.
opinion that like they are objectified a lot, and that's not cool. But like focusing on the fact that they are attractive, that's a normal thing to me
I mean, they are
anyway.
attractive. I mean, here's the thing.
Exactly.
I'm going to be honest. The thing is that they cover up all the time. So when people usually do not show you something, like they leave things for the imagination, people are going to
Yeah.
question and they're going
Yeah.
to imagine, and it's going to be like,
They talk about getting tattoos all the time, but where are
yeah,
they? Because they don't show us anything, and that's what makes them desirable, quote unquote. Because you
we want to see.
yeah,
We want to
it-
know.
Yeah, because there's mystery there, whereas Lady Gaga, there's no mystery.
exactly, no mystery. That's why they're
Mystery
mysterious.
arouses curiosity, and curiosity, you know,
Yeah,
kills the cat,
exactly.
basically.
Yeah, and when you were talking about, the whole Twitterverse and all that stuff and different weird subtexts and stuff, I never got into that. Maybe because I was older and I didn't really get. I had a Twitter account years ago, but I probably didn't get into Twitter until about 2019 when I first met you in
Okay.
that first group that we were in. So, and I suppose I sort of didn't go down that dark rabbit hole of the internet and all
yeah.
those sort of.
But that's the thing, Claire. Like
No.
this person is like you. They're not that into, talking about or thinking that they're super attractive, and like they don't focus on that. Which some fans that happens. Some fans are just there for the music and their activism.
Yeah, and I suppose that's what's good is that there's so many different aspects that we all love about them. I'm
Yeah.
not going to fantasize about people's belly buttons, but I was probably more focused on working and paying a mortgage and all those
Yeah.
boring things you do when you're older.
I was a college student. I was young, but I kind of deviated from the Twitter after the Love You to Death era. But then the pandemic hit, and I'm suddenly back on Twitter again, talking to you guys. And until I got engaged, I think in the group chat that we're in, it took me a while. I think in 2021 I started to get into the to talk in the group chat and talk to you, Debbie. But
Yeah.
I understand that sometimes you're so busy and you have a lot on your on your plate,
Yeah,
I guess.
being
that-
a fan is a different experience
Yeah.
for everyone.
yeah,
Like the intensity and everything.
exactly.
Not for everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
This is why we have this. This is why we have this podcast, because
we just want to talk.
exactly. Like I
No
need
pun intended.
I need something to do, otherwise I'm going to explode with all of the thoughts in my head.
Exactly. All right. Number 3. Sometimes they wear weird clothes. I agree. That's not
I
an
agree.
unpopular opinion.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's unpopular.
Yeah. I don't understand the clothes. And we got a couple of I guess
About clothes, yeah.
yeah. Wait a minute. Okay. Number 4. Wanna read it, Debbie?
Tegan looks better with long hair and Sara looks better with short hair. That's not an unpopular opinion. That's the most popular opinion.
But no, here's the thing. That's what I don't agree with. Sara looks better with short hair because her current hair, I'm sorry, is just not it. But her so jealous hair, her if it was you long hair, that was
longer
nice.
hair. I see.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like her hair currently, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It depends
Yeah.
on how she styles it and how long it is. Because when it's longer, I like it better. But when it's short and it's like it's just the bangs and it's like coming off of her ears like that, to me it looks like she's a dog, and I don't like that.
I think it looks different depending on whether she straightens it or whether she just lets it.
It looks different every time. Sometimes I really like her hair in I Can't Grow Up, the music video. I love it because it's a little bit longer and it's like fuller. But when it's like
straightened, I guess.
not when it's not as full and it's just
not,
like you can only see the hair coming out of her ears. That
Yeah.
looks weird to me. But Tegan,
yeah.
Like she can have any hair that like I don't care. I do prefer long, but I do like short as well. But like I said, it depends how they style it. Like currently I do
Yeah,
like her hair.
I don't like Tegan's hair currently. I don't know, it's showing on her face, or I don't know. I don't like the hair, honestly. Tegan's hair right now? No,
Right
I
now.
don't like it.
I do like it right now.
All right.
But I
Uh,
prefer long. Just saying.
I Tegan's good. Like she looks good in short hair and longer hair, but right now it looks like I don't know.
It's a bowl cut.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it better when she did the bowl cut last year, where the bangs were a little bit shorter, but like the back was like
Oh
a little
yeah,
bit longer. I don't
definitely.
know. I really
Definitely.
like
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. All right. Number 5. Most of their merch is not very good. I still buy it because we stand my number and 19. Oh, that's the same. Okay, so this
Oh, it's
person
two. It's two
2
opinions.
and 2
Read
on. My
one
number and
first.
19 are overrated. Okay, so most of their merch is not very good. Okay, I guess everyone thinks that.
I would you say that's unpopular? Like people have taste, and
Um,
like they like it or they don't like it.
I either like it so much or I just don't like it and we could never wear it.
I will
But
say that on Twitter. Someone posted older merch table pictures
it
from
was better.
2010, 2011, and I will say that I like those better than
Yeah.
the current ones. But I do like some of the current ones a lot, but some of them are some
You
of
know,
them
my favorite merch is, if you remember, during Where Does the Good Grow? It's Sarah and it's the bear one, like a black one with a bear.
yeah, yeah.
That's my favorite. And the hat.
Aw,
The hat,
with the
the
sun,
no. I love the sun one. That Claire got this one to me, the bucket hat. Yeah, I love
the
this one.
bucket
I
hat,
wear it.
yeah.
No, the one that Tegan posted about.
I should start working on myself again.
Yeah. This one is very, very, very nice. I like the color and I like that. I mean, the song is one of my favorites. So
Hmm.
Yeah. Do you
yeah.
think it's because they've got different designers doing them, and then that's why people don't like them, or do you think they've been rushed and not had thought put into them?
I don't know. I think
Rashed.
I feel like they're simple. Like I don't know. Like I feel like there's not much thought put
No,
into
some of them
them.
are, yeah, exactly, rushed. Some of them are just messy. They don't look nice. That's why, like, during the Where Does the Good Grow, I think that's the only one that I liked. The one with the bear. It
The
just
still
looked
jealous ones are
different.
really nice because there's
I like the one that
they
I got you, the Debbie, the ice cream, the cone one.
yeah, the ice
I like
cream.
that one. Yeah.
But I think I don't like when it's too many colors or
Same.
like it's visually noisy. I don't know how
Yeah.
they
I don't
call.
like when they have their faces on the.
See, I do for some reason, Ma. I prefer the ones with the faces, so you know what the band is, opposed to
Ah,
if
that's
it's
true.
got lots of images or writing, and you go, "Who's the band?"
I do like some of them that has their faces on it, but I don't usually go for them. I usually go for the ones that are more
Abstract.
yeah, it's not it doesn't say Tegan and Sarah right away. But I wear
You
them
know,
Yeah.
because
the blah
I
blah
don't have
blah, the
anything
one
else.
that I got, and I
I love
wear it
that one.
to work. I love it, but everyone makes fun of it. It's like, oh, it's because you talk a lot, right? I'm like, yeah, it's because I talk a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have you heard of my podcast?
Yeah. I'm just sad I can't
Yeah.
wear mine to work anymore.
You
Oh,
can't?
Well, no, I'm in a teaching job now,
Oh, true,
so
yeah.
yeah. I'm in a teaching
you
job
know,
too, but I wear it.
I guess depends on the shirt. Like some of them,
Yeah.
like I said, some of them are not in your face. They're
See,
more
this is the thing. That's why I
subtle.
need them to be abstract, like subtle, exactly. So,
Yeah.
like, because at work it's gonna, like, I can't wear this at work. No way.
So this
Mm,
person gave the opinion
yeah.
of most of their merch is not very good, and they also 19 are overrated, which I think it is an unpopular opinion because well, overrated. My number,
No. This is unpopular. Okay, they're not overrated. They're just good songs.
yeah, I agree. So it is an unpopular opinion. And
Come on. Here's the thing. If you have not experienced something so touching at 19, you're not gonna relate to 19.
no,
And
but
my
I will
number is
say
so good.
my number is a good song, and I don't think
It's
it's
a very good
overrated
song.
because it should
It's
be
not.
rated at like at the maximum.
It's underrated. It's underrated. Let's be honest.
Underrated.
Take it.
Underrated. But 19, I will like agree that is overrated
No,
just because it's not the best. It's not the best song, and like people rave about it.
it's just the emotions in it are very,
Yeah.
very, very
Intense.
intense. And
Could it be because, you know, there has become such big jokes around, you know, 19 and Call Me and sort of the, you know, all that kind of stuff around it, that's why they think it's overrated.
People think
because
it's
it does get
overrated.
jokes. Can I give my
Yeah.
unpopular opinion?
Yeah.
You know, when we were talking about Sarah's hair and clothing, it's a bit like she's gone into mum mode.
Oh yeah.
right now, yeah, we talked about this, Debbie and I. She's into mom mode right now. That's true. And she's not
So, you
ironing
know,
her clothes. She's not
her
ironing her
clothes are
clothes
getting
anymore.
she's not ironing anymore.
No,
No.
I
And
understand.
She was always
She's busy.
stylish.
we couldn't tell
and
if it was a choice or if she's lazy now. Because she was so particular about her
I think
clothes, and
she
now-
cares now about Sid's style way more because Sid's always like he's stylish and he's wearing those things that match,
yeah.
and she just like neglected herself completely.
Like you can see the effort she's putting into
Yeah.
Sid's clothes and not herself right now. At least for that one outfit, one of the concerts, like her pants and shirt were both not ironed.
Well, the question is then, is she actually rollering cat hair? That would be peak Sarah. Like if she stopped rollering the cat hair off her clothing,
I didn't
you know
see any
something's
cat
wrong.
hair.
Remember when she had basically would carry a roller everywhere she went?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't think she does that anymore.
No.
Yeah.
What's the next?
All right. They should have decided to do the acoustic tour with any other album than If It Was You. No, fuck you.
That's the most unpopular opinion. This person is just wrong. And
Yeah.
you're not popular, clearly.
Yeah.
No.
Just no,
Next.
bitch.
Most of us never got to see that live. So, you know, the fact
Exactly.
that
Like
Yeah.
come on, if it
One
weren't
in
any other if it were any other album, I wouldn't have even like attempted to like get a visa or did anything. Like it's because
It's because
If It
it's
Was
this
You.
album.
This
Because
album means a lot to me because it came out in 2002-3 and it was during the Iraqi
Oh,
war,
yeah.
and
yeah.
I don't know why it reminds me of it. I didn't know Tegan and Sara then. I was 8, but it reminds me of it, and it's like I don't know. I attach it to that memory.
We're gonna have a whole episode just for If It Was You, and then we can go in detail about what we think about If It Was You and why it's the perfect album that they should like do a tour for.
Yeah,
If It
that's
Was
true.
You.
I would have
like a
tickets.
reunion tour.
I would have booked tickets to Canada regardless, I think, of what album they were going to tour, basically, because, you know, it just feels like they will never get back to Australia, especially now that they've got Sid.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is another unpopular opinion. Like I mean, it's not unpopular. It is popular that they should be touring other places, but right now it's just not their focus. But I do
No,
think
Just blame
it on
after Sid is older, they might go back to like touring other places. Not as much anymore, but maybe more than now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, my snarky wife said, you know, oh, they can put babies on aeroplanes.
no,
look,
no kidding.
But look, you know, I just think, oh, fuck it, I'll come to them, you know?
Yeah.
I'll come to
yeah.
you.
All right.
I'm going to have to say goodbye.
Okay.
Oh shit. It's
Yeah,
fine.
sorry, babe. I have had so much fun with this, and
We talked a lot.
Yay. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming,
you for
Claire.
joining,
You are
and
our
thank you
hero,
for
our sponsor.
our sponsor for
everything.
this. We
Thank
love you
so
so
much for
much.
coming. We love you.
my pleasure, and I love you guys.
Yes.
And you know, I love being part of this Tegan and Sara family, and
Yes.
you know, so thank you to them for what we have.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Have a good day at work.
Bye. See ya. All right. Let's continue with the unpopular opinions. Number 7 is funny. Yeah.
That
What
made
the
me
fuck
laugh.
is the White Knuckles music video? Yeah, sister.
Well,
or whoever wrote that,
or brother or
brother
sibling.
or sibling. I agree. What the fuck?
I agree,
don't
but at
know.
the same time, I think that's what it was meant for you to like,
See what the fuck?
think about it and think what the fuck is happening, because it was
It was deep. It was deep.
like a concept that makes you think, like, what does that mean, because we don't
Yeah.
know exactly. Like, it was,
I mean,
yeah, who knows?
the Hell music video is also what the fuck, so
Exactly. They have a lot of, I mean, not a lot, but some what the fuck videos.
yeah.
Hang on to the night. What the fuck was that?
I mean, that's animated, it's fine. But
But it's still like
the
a
horses
concept.
with
Monday,
boobies.
like
Oh yeah, what the fuck is that as well? The monkey. What was his name? What was his name? Because we watched that the
oh
other
my
day.
god.
I don't know, something.
Oh, it was like two words.
2 words. Meow meow yum yum. I don't know, something.
I don't remember.
Whatever it is. All right. Number 8. The Con isn't their best album and it's not close. I agree.
I agree.
Maybe, and
If it was you.
was their best album.
I'm not saying the Con is not a bad
Here's the
album.
thing. No. The Con is
I'm not
Tegan's best work.
I'm not saying the
honest.
Con is a bad album, but it's not the best.
It's Tegan's
Like
best work.
that Tegan is her. If it was you.
Actually, So Jealous is also Tegan's best work.
Yeah, like the Con.
Heartthrob is
Con-
also Tegan's best work. But the Con is just the emotions that she had in it. God,
the Con is
I
just
don't know.
it's very
Earthy, like Sarah's hair in 1990.
it's like the Con is almost like you don't listen to it if you feel it the whole time, because it's
Yeah.
just like it's
sad.
So the Con, we agree, like it's not, I mean, I would say that it is probably an unpopular opinion amongst most Tegan and Sara fans, but not us, because like we have a different taste and like ranking of
We're
music,
special.
but
Mhm.
and we
We're-
are the
we're
right
different.
ones, so you are wrong.
Yeah,
Whoever
Alright.
says that the Con is the best album.
yeah. 9. Walking with a Ghost is overrated. I agree.
I agree. Next. Everyone agrees.
Yeah. This is a popular opinion, darling.
It is popular.
I literally do not care about the TNS and Taylor Swift friendship. I would prefer they never collab. I have some thoughts about this.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing.
I disagree, because I would love for them to collab, but I understand why they don't.
No,
And
there's the thing. The reason that
do
I
you
want
think-
them to collab is because I want Tegan and Sara fame. I want fame for Tegan and Sara.
Right. But they don't want that.
But
I want
but
them
here's
to
the
collab
thing.
because I want them to collab. Like Tegan and
No,
Sara
I
and
want
Taylor
fame.
Swift.
Exactly. Fame. A good
No.
like because
No, I
Taylor
want to
Swift-
see a product of both of them
I mean, it's
working
gonna
together.
be amazing, but here's the thing.
I don't care if it
This is
Like,
my
crashes the
unpopular
market.
opinion about Taylor Swift, not Tegan and Sara. And put it, I don't care if you put it here.
okay.
Taylor Swift is trying so hard, or her team is trying so hard to put her up as the
Yes.
straight token. So now the whole
Oh.
thing with, yeah, now the whole thing with Travis and the like the football and this, it just seems so staged. Honestly, everyone's like so like into it and happy, but I'm like, no, this seems fake and it seems PR and it seems so staged. Like what happened to Maddie Healy after Joe, because whenever we get into the idea that Taylor is gonna come out, like we're so close to the coming out to Taylor like being exposed. She's
Yeah.
with another man, or she's seen with another man, and then he disappears suddenly.
I see.
And this is why I don't think it's gonna happen that she collaborates with Tegan and Sara. I don't think her team wants that, and I don't think that
Mhm.
they agree that
It would be too
she-
on the nose.
It's too, because the collab that she did with them in 2013 still makes people wonder, and still makes people, cite it till this day, refer to it, and allude to it. But it will be a lot, I guess, for her career right now. And yeah, I don't want her to be like involved with them when she's in that
Yeah.
great phase, because
Yeah, like
let's be
Tegan and
honest,
Sara
they're
too
not.
genuine for them to like collab with someone who isn't, if
Yeah.
that's the case. So I agree with that, but I think it is an unpopular opinion because people want that.
All right.
Next.
The blonde spiky hair should make a return. I agree. Of course.
I agree. I don't think it's
For
unpopular because
we all
I
want the new
mean,
Sarah
it
hair.
like remember when Ash did those pictures that they were blonde? They
Yeah,
were
that was
hot.
hot.
That worked like if they go back to their hair in Love It to Death and dye it blonde, yes.
No, Sarah with spiky hair and Tegan with her dark hair.
Oh, no, not spiky. I want Sarah to have her Love It to Death hair and blonde, not spiky.
I don't care, just any hair right now.
Or heartthrob. Sarah's heartthrob hair but blonde.
Or so jealous,
That'll be
her long,
nice.
so jealous hair.
Mm,
All
I
right.
remember, yeah.
12. TNS are horrible actors, but I love watching them in their music videos and ads anyways. We all know this. This is not an unpopular opinion.
They're
We
not
know they can't
horrible.
act. I mean, they're not actors.
For people who don't act, they're fine. I would do a way worse job.
I mean, you can tell they're over, like,
I think it depends.
they're
Like some
not
of the
good
stuff they
actors.
did are really good, but some of the stuff are
Tegan
bad.
acts better than Sarah. Sarah, you can tell she's acting.
Nah.
All right.
They're
Everything is
average
they're
for
average.
musicians.
They're okay. Yeah, I mean, they're not actors. We know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything is Awesome should not be counted as a Tegan and Sarah song, and it is not a good song. I wish people would just stop mentioning it. Here's the thing. Yeah, it's not a Tegan and Sarah song, but they sang it and they went to the Oscars for it, and Sarah wore a dress during that day, and I got diarrhea watching that. So I'm gonna keep mentioning it.
I don't think it's unpopular. I think it's very popular that people don't like the song and like
We
stop
don't like the
mentioning
song,
it. But
they sang it in the Oscars, so shut up.
no, hear me out. I think that it was a very
I'm not
important
telling you
song.
shut
I
up.
think
I'm
it was
telling
a
the person
great
who wrote that.
right. I think it was a great thing that they did. I think it made sense for them to do it just because it's just a song that they sang. That's it. Like if you think about it that way, it's fine. Like I listen to it sometimes even. But
What? I don't even have it on my playlist.
I have it. I've listened to it. What I want to say is that I don't think the song should be any near concerts.
Their
like
discography, yeah.
like discography or I think it's just
Oh.
a song that they play. Like they shouldn't put attention to it. They shouldn't play it live because that means they are taking out another song to put it in, and I think that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like don't do that. And when like last year, someone tweeted like, "Oh, if I get 600 likes, can you play Everything Is Awesome?" And then Tegan replied and said, "Yes, let's do it." But no, like people didn't like it. And
Nobody wanted to give her the likes.
I would be so pissed because I'm totally fine with the song. It's just a song that they played. Like it's totally okay.
Yeah, I
But
remember
to
you were
put it in
pissed
a
about that.
set list, I would be mad. I would be mad.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion about Everything Is Awesome. Thank you very much. Next.
Okay, now here's the thing. Number 15, I hate you, whoever said that. Here's the thing. You have not experienced heartbreak or waiting for someone or waiting for a call or looking at the time and just waiting for it to move. I Can't Take It is a boring song and I zone out or get distracted every time I listen to it, then don't bitch. Don't listen
It's not
to
even
it.
it's not even about the person never went through a heartbreak or whatever. Even if you did, the song is it's emotion on its own.
So sad. No, honestly, I mean, if you can't relate to it, it's not gonna. But it's just,
It's not about relating. It's about
it's about
agreeing
not
that the song
waiting for something. It's about something you want so bad it's not happening, and you just can't take it. I mean, obviously you've taken everything, so you don't relate.
so you're wrong.
Yeah, I'm taking this personally because this is one of my favorite songs.
Same.
How
It's in
dare
my
you.
top 10.
Yeah.
Next.
Music by lesbians is the most appropriate type of music for straight men to listen to. It's women singing and the romantic lyrics are about women. Okay. Tegan and
This
Sarah
is-
don't specify it. Don't specify. They say you. They use the pronoun you.
So this thing, first of all,
lately-
it's not an unpopular opinion about Tegan and Sarah. It's just an opinion
It's
about
just-
lesbian music.
Yeah.
Or music
I
by
mean,
lesbians.
I wonder who made that. Is it like a guy? I don't know.
Could be. But it's just an opinion. It's not unpopular. Or popular.
I don't know. And it's not Tegan and Sarah related. And what evs? 17. High School should have been adapted to a movie instead of a TV series. The build up in the show is nice, but they could have made a movie just as good and we'd have closure. Debbie has
I
said
agree.
that. many
I
times
agree.
before. I don't want that. I didn't want that because I wanted a show, but right now with everything, I guess it could have been better, yeah. Or
I
a
wanted a
closure.
movie because I wanted the whole thing already. I don't want to
Yeah.
wait,
With the
you know,
same
and
cast, it would have been nice, I guess.
yeah, and I think that it was a great plot for a movie, you know.
Yeah, but I mean,
The
I
show,
just wish we get a second season now the strike is over, but the actor strike is still going, so
if we get 5 seasons, then I prefer the show.
let's get season 2 first, please.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, 18. Sainthood would have been more appreciated if it was released before the con. The person who sent this, I would have appreciated if you elaborated like how.
Yeah,
I don't think it
because
would have mattered. I don't know.
do you think that the con like kind of gave Sainthood a high
Expectations could be,
expectation, you know,
could be.
because it
But
was it's
sorry, continue.
arguably the best Tegan and Sara album, the con.
No,
So like Sainthood coming after it, it was like they had like
high expectations.
high expectations. Yeah.
Here's the problem is that Sainthood was their steer towards pop music again, or going back to pop music, and
Oh,
that.
there someone talked about it.
Wait a minute.
The submission
Yeah.
31.
Yeah. This is my favorite submission, by the way. But what strikes me that about Sainthood and that doesn't work is that Sarah's songs, I'll be very honest, and this is an unpopular opinion probably, are very elevated in writing and in the production. And then there are Tegan songs which people were having high expectations for, waiting for
Yeah.
the con type of emotions, and then they got really basic melodies and lyrics. She was at a happy place in her life during that time. I understand that. Sara was going through a lot. So you can see the emotions that Tegan portrayed on the con. Sara was portrayed on Sainthood. Sainthood,
Mm-hmm.
the problem with it is like it's like two different albums into one, and it's not very like intact. That's what I love about Crybaby and If It Was You. It's like they're talking to each
They're
other. Like Tegan's songs and Sarah's
they're in
songs
the
are,
same. They're in like they're on the
same level.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with
Exactly.
you.
And even like right now in Crybaby, like songs that are happy, like I Can't Grow Up, supposedly, or fucking up what matters, or Pretty Shitty Time. They're like happy music, but the lyrics and the like it's all just it's together, it's wrapped. Even with Heartthrob, it's the same thing. Like you have this consistency
Yeah.
that I couldn't find in Sainthood, and that was my problem with it. I like the album. I love Sarah's songs from it, and Light Up is my favorite song, and that's from Sainthood. It's my all-time favorite song. But something is off about it. It feels lost. And it's not because I expected more because of the con. It's because the level, they're on different levels, different.
They're on different levels. Yeah. I was gonna say that I feel like the con was also a very unique album. Like it's very unique music. The songs are weird, like the production is weird. And then I feel like Sainthood was a very standard rock, indie rock album. Like something expected. And Tegan and Sara
Tegan's
very
part, but
unexpected.
Sarah's isn't.
But it's like same for the con
Yeah.
and Sainthood. It's like expected and not expected. So I think that's why Sainthood is not praised as it should be, especially Sarah's songs. And it's also because of the disconnection of them being different levels of writing about what they were writing and like the emotions and everything. Tegan songs and on Sainthood are very like they're just rock songs, most of them.
Yeah.
Indie rock.
Okay. 19.
Call Me.
Tegan and Sarah's Crybaby album is a country album. Change my mind.
I'm not gonna change your mind, but I don't understand it. How is it? How is
this
I
person
Can't Grow
just
Up
wanted
country?
to troll?
Tegan songs you can some of them, but not Sarah's.
Country alt. I don't know, alt country, whatever it is.
And this is
Okay,
not an
20.
unpopular opinion. It's just an opinion.
Just your shitty opinion. All right. I'm sorry to everyone that I offended today. It's just that you're anonymous and it's easier for me
This
to
is
offend you.
also, these are opinions. We have our opinions as well. And if we don't agree with you and we agree with each other, you're wrong. So I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, exactly. We're the best and we know what's
They.
up. I still think that Tegan and Sarah's Love You to Death and Heartthrob albums are some of the best pop albums, despite others calling them overrated. Heartthrob is one of the best albums ever, like in history.
Pop album, yes.
Love You to Death. I don't know if my problem with it is the inconsistency, the fact that I was going
I
through
think
a
Love It to
breakup.
Death. Love It to Death is like the Sainthood after the Con. It's the Love
Oh,
It to
yeah.
Death after Heartthrob. It's like
By the
it's
way,
like this unique thing that happened, and then they tried to like maintain it,
they
and then it
put
was
the
just
bar
like
high.
yeah,
mixed
and
it.
then it's just like predictable. Because
Oh, I think I did
I
something.
really like a lot of songs from Love It to Death. It's just it's not like it's not a step up, you know. It's just like same level,
Yeah.
you know, or like not even a step up, but because usually when they usually try new things, but between
Yeah.
Heartthrob and Love It to Death,
They
there
said
wasn't
they
a
wanted to milk the
huge
success, but it didn't give them
departure.
success. It made them hide, literally. It made them disappear. And the
Love It to
success that
Death,
they got, yeah.
but Love It to Death was when they toured a lot. They went to
It's
like
because,
Asia,
yeah, it's because of the,
Brazil, South America.
yes,
It was all Love
I
It to
know.
Death,
No,
which
it's
is a
because of,
product of Heartthrob.
yeah,
But so that's what I'm saying. Like Love It to Death, it was just a continuation of Heartthrob because you know they needed to make something else after Heartthrob. But
yeah.
it wasn't a departure. It was just like it was almost like an
Same.
extension.
But it was a good era for fans. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It was a very good era. I
Like for fans,
guess.
like you know, they were very hyper on social media, like Snapchatting, and like it was a
True.
good time.
Yeah.
It was the
All right.
Snapchat time.
21. I hate Tegan's current haircut so much. Same.
That's
This is
not
my
an
opinion.
unpopular opinion. It's just
That's
an
my opinion.
opinion.
That's my opinion.
21 and 22 were yours?
I'm
I'm
too
not gonna read
honest.
them.
All right. 23, I'm not gonna read it. No, that's just rude and fucked up. Whoever
No,
posted this, fuck
23.
you.
So someone sent a very rude. If you ask me privately, I will tell you what it is, but I'm not gonna say this publicly. It was very rude and unnecessary.
But
and
here's the
like
thing. This exact comment I've seen so many times on Tumblr and on the L chat. I'm not gonna read it. It's a comment about it's like the feet comment, but
it's a
on,
comment
on their
about their
face.
appearance. It's just like
Their
the feet
appearance.
comment, but worse.
Yeah.
We're not gonna mention. If you want to know,
And I
DM
feel
me, I'll
like
tell you.
whoever posted this, they did it on purpose just to like
Get a
I
reaction
don't know.
or
Yeah.
something.
Okay,
24.
24. Tegan has the good voice and Sarah the good lyrics. Sarah should write and Tegan should sing.
I think I think both of them have good voice and good lyrics.
This is my sister's opinion.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're just different people, but they're
when you're
both
not
great.
a fan, and the only thing you've read is high school, and the only thing you've listened to is their early music, don't share your opinion. She's
You
not
can
even
share
gonna
your
listen to
opinion, but
that.
you're not. It's not welcome.
Just wanted the reaction. All right,
Right.
25. I wish they were straight. What the fuck? Why?
This was someone who just wanted a reaction from us. Like,
Yeah.
this is not a real opinion. This is just a statement
If
that
they were, everyone would be
doesn't
like,
exist.
"Oh, I wish they were gay." 26. Hey,
This
I'm just
is
like
this the
you.
opposite? Is this the opposite of a Swiftie? Like, I wish it was gay, but it's Tegan. It's a straight pen. Like, I wish they were straight so I could relate.
Because this Jack
Could be.
ended up with this.
Could be. What?
Jack ended up submitted this opinion.
Jack, you listen to our podcast. Oh my god. What an honor.
Some killer queen you are.
Do you want to come on our podcast?
Aren't
Could
you
you
married,
imagine?
Jack Antonoff?
Oh
Right.
god. Okay, next.
26. Hey, I'm Just Like You is their best album, and I hate it that they completely dismissed it. Oh,
I
I'm so
agree.
sorry.
Well, I wouldn't say it's the best album.
It's such a good album.
It's a great album. Like the production,
so nice.
I think it's an amazing album. Like, forget that it's old songs, whatever. Like, if it was an album on its own, it's a great album. It's great songs. Production is great. and I think it should have been loved more. I agree with that part. I don't agree that it's the best album because it's not, but I agree that they should like it should have
It's a very
been loved
special
more.
album, though. It's a very
It's a very
the
special album.
the song "I Am Just Like You" is very special to me, honestly.
It's a special album that they talked about for a little bit and then poof.
It reminds me of the good times. 2019 was the best year ever
Yeah.
when high school
And it was a
came
good
out.
era too for the fans, and it was totally cut off because of COVID, and they dismissed it after.
But then we got Where Does the Good Grow as well, and it was just good.
No, I know. I
It
just
was.
mean it's sad that it didn't.
Yeah, didn't move along. Yeah, they
Yeah,
didn't give it
it
the
didn't get the attention that it deserved. Like it should have been toured. Like they were going to tour this album. Imagine these songs live. Like they would be amazing.
exactly. I think maybe
It's
like
just sad.
after If It Was You, if they do acoustic, it should go back to that album.
But I want
Yeah.
to see this album full band because they already did acoustic for when they
Yeah.
released the
That's true.
book.
That's true.
And I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. I hope they do it eventually.
Yeah.
Like one day, you know. Like I feel like, to be honest, I'm gonna say it might be an unpopular. This is my unpopular opinion. I feel like they probably will write more music for sure because that's what they do. But if they didn't write music anymore, with the catalog that they have, they could reinvent themselves so many times that it's like I would be okay with it. If they go and just tour every album again on its own or whatever, I would be happy with that. Like if they don't release new music anymore, or like they could release new music like every once in a while, like singles, but if they don't release albums anymore and just reinvent themselves and release like a few singles here and there, I would be happy.
27. Some of the Tina's fans are too much. We know we are too much, and this is our life.
I agree with you. Some of us, some fans are too much, but you don't pay our bills, so deal with it. Next, 28.
The original version of Speak Slow is actually better than the Still Jealous version. Yeah, okay.
Next.
I don't know if this is an unpopular, but Monday is still one of their best songs because we still have Mondays. It's a really good song.
It's a good song. It's not in my top 15, but
yeah, it's a nice song.
It's not a bad song. It's from If It Was You, no less.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's sad.
Yeah. I mean, what song isn't sad of theirs?
Of course. 30. Short hair Tegan is the best Tegan.
No.
Number 31, the last opinion is my favorite opinion. Thank you for whoever actually gave thought and like explained and talked about
But this is not an
because this is very
unpopular
important.
opinion. I don't think it's unpopular, but
You know, it's unpopular when it comes to the fans who left them and who said that they're sellouts during that
Right.
era.
right.
But we're not of those fans because I
But
found them during that
you know
era
what?
and Debbie after. So
Yeah. You know what? I think that remember, I think I told you that we should have an episode about Heartthrob.
yeah,
We should, and then this is one of the things that we should bring up whenever we do that.
yeah. So it says, I don't know if this is unpopular, but I don't think Heartthrob is all that different from their previous work. Sure, it's obviously pop, but it still carries their sound all the way. Both of them, but especially Sara, were already clearly drawing inspiration from pop music. The transition was natural for me. Honestly, I think if they had released I'm Not Your Hero as the first single, those fans jumped ship immediately wouldn't have been so bent up about it. I agree with their decision to release Closer first, though. It's a great single and opener for the album. The album that most deviates from what people went to call their sound is Love You to Death. But it's such a great pop album and had a great rollout that you can't be mad. In conclusion, they've killed it every album, and a big part of what makes them great is that their willingness to change and take risk, and this is why we love them. It's you get
This is what I
something.
said earlier. Like when that's what they do. It's always a departure from album to album, and the ones that aren't so much of a departure are the ones that are like less liked or
Exactly.
you know.
You get something every single day. You get not every single day. I mean, every single time. It's like a Crybaby was such a shocker for me because
Yeah,
I didn't expect it would be that good, to be honest. And I still listen to it as if it's new till this day. And
right.
I still get the same feelings when I listen to All I Wanted and to Pretty Shitty Time or whatever that was, or any song from Crybaby. It's just so good. And Yellow, come on, Yellow is
One
it's
of
a
the
very
greatest
good song.
songs. Yeah.
Yeah, these are the opinions that we've got. I'm so glad that we did this episode. It was just like an on the spot idea.
Yeah, we weren't sure what to do
Sure,
for this episode. And
because
I don't even
we
know
have some
whose idea
ideas.
was. Was it mine or yours? I don't. Oh,
Mine.
we had topics, like we have a list of
Yeah.
topics, just
Oh
random.
yeah, it was in the topics. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then we saw this one, and then it was either me or you that were like, let's ask fans for unpopular
Yeah,
opinions.
it was me because we want to do an episode about fans, the Tegan and Sara
We still want
fans.
to. We still want to. We will.
We still want to, but it needs a lot of preparation, a lot of it needs some scripting. We
Yeah.
don't want to offend anyone, nor Tegan and Sara.
Like we want to talk about the
And
fandom, the Tegan and Sara
the
fandom.
fandom. And with our busy schedules right now, it's a bit hard to get into that. But I have a break in October.
Yeah, that's
It's
probably when we're gonna
soon.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 10 days break, and
Yeah, we'll have
I
time
think
then to
that's
like prepare and
exactly
yeah,
and think
have a
about
better,
it.
because like our podcast is very quote unquote unprofessional because we just come here and talk. But to talk about the fandom and people, like these are real people, so you don't want to like
Mhm.
offend anybody or upset
And there
anyone.
are
But we
some
want,
sensitive topics that
yeah,
we want to get into, and it's tricky
yeah,
when it comes
we
to
need
that.
we need to really think about it, so it's not
Yeah,
we should
offensive.
be a little bit more professional for that topic.
Mhm.
So yeah, so in the future we're gonna have an episode about the fandom. But yeah, I really liked today's episode with the unpopular
It's fun.
opinions. It was a great conversation, and like
Yeah.
I hope you guys liked it. We're going to talk about I Can't Grow Up Now, the song.
Yeah.
So
The reason, I don't know why, it occurred to me that we haven't talked about Crybaby songs a lot, and I Can't Grow Up is one of my favorite songs as well. I mean, everything is one of my favorite songs, but it's a nice time when it came out, and we lost our shit because the music video is fun.
yeah,
But the lyrics, I remember Debbie and I, we
So,
spent hours analyzing the lyrics.
we should dissect how it came about. So they were going to release the music video and the song, but the thing is, for Mariam, because in Jordan it's midnight before other places, she got the song.
Yeah, I got it the night before.
And she freaked out and started texting me, and then I was like, wait, I need to hear it before like you come with your opinions. And so yeah, we heard it for the first time, and it was like a shock. Like the lyrics are like, you can interpret them in various ways, but right away we were like, this is about being teased during
An
like,
act.
the act of love.
Yeah.
We came to the conclusion that that's what it's about. But it's just just the song on its own is like very powerful and so good, and the production is like, and it's just different, like all
And
of the things that Sara
Sarah's
does with,
vocals are very hot.
yeah,
It's obviously about that thing. Because you're always kissing me off, so let me get what I want. Here's
Take
the
me
thing,
to the
want the
edge.
maximum.
Want the
Yeah.
maximum. What is the maximum?
I mean, we know what a maximum is. It's called
We
this
know
also.
what it is.
And then the bridge is like, wow. Like boomerang taking my head off, a hitman taking my last breath, sinking fangs biting, there's some biting in here, into my throat. You're a hangman killing my hope.
So
Yeah.
like pretty much this person is building something up for when it's time for the climax, they're like, nope. So that's why we
It's
think this song
about we're fighting, but we're also making love.
Yeah, it's a back
I
and
guess.
forth.
It's a back and forth, yeah.
And in this case, the person who's singing is the one that is like receiving the
Yeah,
teasing.
exactly.
But
It's
the
a good
video is
song.
great. They look great. The photos, they just posted a bunch of photos on Instagram.
It's funny
and
that, yeah.
This is one of the
Signs?
videos that you can say that their clothes
Oh.
are awesome and also weird,
Mm,
but they really go with the video, you know, because it's
just a
very
good
high
time.
energy and like eclectic. Like their wardrobe is very colorful, but also cohesive.
It's true.
And the video,
Oh,
so
Cry Baby is a good album. Like all of it, like even the music
Yeah.
videos and all of that. It's a nice album.
yeah,
And yeah, that's basically it for today. It was a fun episode, I suppose.
yes,
I think this one should be heard by people because like it's new, like it's people's unpopular
yeah.
opinions. I hope
Last
so.
episode got quite a few listens,
Yeah.
so hopefully this one too. Thank you so much for
Hopefully.
listening. Our socials are We Just Want to Talk everywhere: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Oh, by the way, I think I'm not gonna post images on YouTube anymore. I'm still going to post on YouTube, but it's just going to be like listening now. We're on Twitter. You can find me, Debbie, on Twitter, not TNS Lyrics, and on TikTok, Barocco Debbie.
You can find me on Twitter, at Inflated Gravy. I'm also on TikTok and use it with that user, but I don't post anymore because my TikTok is dedicated to high school.
Yeah, thanks everyone for listening. See you next time.
Bye.
Let me
I feel
stop
like
the
we
recording.
didn't say everything that we usually say for the social medias, but whatever.